Hello and welcome. I'm Preeti Chaudhary. We are back in the new year with yet another election to unlock. Your one-stop destination for all news related to the Delhi elections. Election Unlocked. First, news of star campaign trails. Leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi made a belated entry into the Delhi campaign today, holding his first rally in the northeast, Delhi's Seelampur area. Right ahead of his entry, Congress launched its third guarantee, promising rupees 8,500 and a one-year apprenticeship for every educated unemployed youth under the Yuva Udaan Yojana if the Congress is voted to power. Here's the full report.
हमारे हीरो राहुल गांधी जी को कि वो आए और हम सब लोगों को संबोधित करें.
The battle for Delhi intensifies. While AAP and BJP campaigns are already in top gear, Rahul Gandhi finally entered the fray, attending his first election rally in the national capital on Monday.
अदानी, अंबानी, नरेंद्र मोदी जी की मार्केटिंग करते हैं. आपने कभी नरेंद्र मोदी जी को इनके बारे में कुछ बोलते हुए सुना है? केजरीवाल जी ने अदानी जी के बारे में कुछ बोला है? कभी बोला है? एक शब्द नहीं बोलते हैं. एक शब्द नहीं बोलते हैं. और मैं साफ बोलता हूं.
The Congress MP's rally comes even as speculation that the party's national leadership may take a back seat in Delhi, leaving the local unit to do the heavy lifting. The role the Grand Old Party will play in the election is under close scrutiny. Many India bloc leaders, including the TMC and Shiv Sena UBT, have already come out in support of the ruling Aam Aadmi Party. The divide in opposition rank has become ammunition for the BJP, which is pulling out all stops to end AAP 10-year rule in Delhi.
दिल्ली में चुनाव आया, कांग्रेस और आप पार्टी अलग लड़ रहे हैं. बंगाल में तृणमूल कांग्रेस और आप पार्टी, तृणमूल कांग्रेस और कांग्रेस अलग पड़े हैं. बिहार में लालू भी छटपटा रहे हैं. और महाराष्ट्र वालों, आज मैं कहकर जाता हूं, 8 तारीख को फटाके तैयार रखना. दिल्ली में भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार बनने.
Arvind Kejriwal, who ended Sheila Dikshit's 15-year rule in Delhi, is running a campaign focusing on BJP. The AAP chief on Monday led a delegation, including Delhi Chief Minister Atishi and Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann, to the Election Commission to file a complaint against the BJP.
हमने चुनाव आयोग को बताया कि किस तरह से नई दिल्ली विधानसभा में बीजेपी के एमपीज के यहाँ एक एमपी के यहाँ 30-30, 40-40 वोट बनने के लिए पिछले 15-20 दिन में एप्लीकेशंस डाली गई हैं. तो उन्होंने पूरा आश्वासन दिया है कि किसी भी हालत में कोई भी एक भी गलत वोट बनने नहीं दिया जाएगा और इसकी एक वोट की बहुत डीप इंक्वायरी करके ही कोई भी एक्शन लिया जाएगा.
While the BJP remains AAP's principal challenger in Delhi, the Congress is the X factor. Any gains for the Congress party that just got 4% of the vote share in the 2020 assembly elections will be at the cost of the Aam Aadmi Party. It remains to be seen whether the Gandhis really step into action and play an active role in the campaign. If they do, the question really is, where will it leave the deeply divided India bloc? With video journalist Satya Rotre, this is Mosmi Singh in Delhi, Seelampur for India Today.
All right, tracking the Congress campaign, my colleague Mosmi joining us right now from Seelampur, where Rahul Gandhi held the first rally, which comes just days before nominations close in. So a rather late entry, Mosmi, but seemingly coming in with an attack on Arvind Kejriwal.
Absolutely, Preeti. You know, there were question marks over whether it will be a lukewarm attack, whether he would actually pinpointedly attack the Aam Aadmi Party and not Kejriwal, or it will just be about Modi. But Rahul Gandhi went all guns blazing, equating Kejriwal to Prime Minister Narendra Modi in making false promises, and even talking about the legacy of Sheila Dikshit and the work that she had done in the Congress government, and how Kejriwal mocked at it and promised clean air, promised corruption-free Delhi, and did he really do that? So in fact, that's questioning the core ideology on the premise of which the India allies actually came together, and perhaps this is a big crack if you look at the entire India alliance. But we have the Youth Congress president with us, and we'll take his reaction. How do you respond, sir? Because one would have thought that Rahul Gandhi, being the LOP, could have stayed away, but the Congress has drawn its line, though a little late.
नहीं, देखिए, दिल्ली का इलेक्शन है और दिल्ली की बात है और दिल्ली के लोगों की समस्याएं जो सच्चाई है वो ही नहीं रखेंगे तो ये अपने आप ही बेईमानी होगी। और सच बात यही है, 5 साल पहले केजरीवाल जी ने कहा था कि यमुना को इतना साफ कर देंगे कि वो नहाएंगे। अगर हिम्मत है तो केजरीवाल जी नहा के बताएं यमुना में। उन्होंने बोला था पानी इतना साफ आएगा कि मैं पी के बताऊंगा। कहाँ है पानी? और बोला था यूरोप की तरह दिल्ली की सड़कें होंगी। 1 घंटा भी अगर मौसमी जी बारिश हो जाती है दिल्ली में तो पानी सड़कों में छोड़कर घरों के अंदर आ जाता है। तो अगर झूठ केजरीवाल जी ने बोला है तो सच बोलने में हमारे नेता राहुल जी कभी पीछे नहीं बैठते। उनकी गलती है, उन्होंने दिल्ली के लोगों को धोखा दिया और वही आज राहुल जी ने कहा।
So clearly, the Youth Congress president also seems to be very, very clear about the fact that Rahul Gandhi would have launched a very frontal attack. And interestingly, it wasn't a single-out attack on just the policies and the way he's governed Delhi, but also his silence over Adani. So perhaps past angst and past issues where the Aam Aadmi Party didn't align with the Congress also cropping up here, thereby bringing back the same old distrust and the division that always prevailed between the two, even as they aligned in the Lok Sabha.
All right, Boshmi, thank you there for joining us and getting us the latest in terms of what is the Congress's strategy in midst of it all. Coming in late, at least where the top leadership is, to the party where Delhi comes into question. While the Aam Aadmi Party clearly right now, especially with the campaign strategy keyed in ahead of the Congress. Praying at the iconic Kalka Mandir and Gurudwara, Atishi credited former Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal for transforming Delhi into a world-class city. But despite her claims of good governance, the Aam Aadmi Party government is under fire from the Delhi High Court for delaying the tabling of CAG reports, which reportedly highlight AAP's involvement or alleged involvement in the liquor scam and spendings on the chief ministerial residence. With the Delhi battle heating up, charges, counter charges are flying thick and fast.
पहले कालका जी से विधायक और अब मुख्यमंत्री दिल्ली की कालका जी सीट से।
Delhi Chief Minister Atishi led massive rally ahead of filing her nomination papers from Kalka ji. Before praying at Kalka Ji Mandir and Gurudwara, crediting former CM Arvind Kejriwal for transforming Delhi into a world-class city.
सवाल आप पर दरअसल बीजेपी कांग्रेस दोनों कटाक्ष कर रही हैं। दिल्ली में एक्साइज घोटाला हुआ, सीएजी की रिपोर्ट है, मुख्यमंत्री को चंदा क्यों मांगना पड़ रहा है?
देखिए, भारतीय जनता पार्टी और कांग्रेस को सत्ता से पैसे बनाने की आदत होगी तो शायद वो ये नहीं समझते कि ईमानदारी से सरकार चलाई जा सकती है और विधायक, मंत्री, मुख्यमंत्री सिर्फ अपनी से तनख्वाह से अपने घर चलाते हैं। इसलिए चुनाव लड़ने के लिए हमें चंदा 5 साल पहले भी चाहिए था, आज भी चाहिए।
एक बार दिल्ली की उन जनता को, आज तक के दर्शकों को मुख्यमंत्री वाला डांस तो दिखा दीजिए।
Despite Atishi's claims of good governance, the Aam Aadmi Party government faced massive flack from Delhi High Court for delaying tabling of CAG reports, which highlighted alleged Aam Aadmi Party government role in liquor scam and splurge in CM House. Hitting out sharply, the High Court said that the Delhi government dragged its feet and did not table the damning CAG report in Assembly. In a big indictment, High Court said Delhi government's delay in sending the CAG report to LG Saxena raised doubts about the government's bona fides. The BJP saw a criminal intent behind Aam Aadmi Party delaying tabling of CAG findings on liquor scam and the Sheesh Mahal Rao.
ये एक बड़ी विचित्र बात है कि स्वघोषित कट्टर ईमानदार एक संवैधानिक व्यवस्था के द्वारा अपने सरकार के कार्यों की आर्थिक समीक्षा को न सिर्फ होने देते नहीं देते, नकारते हैं और सदन के पटल पर रखना नहीं चाहते हैं.
CM Atishi also faced flack from Congress for seeking donations to fight polls. The Telangana Congress said that Aam Aadmi Party is short of funds after its liquor scam got busted by CBI.
I want to remind her, our Telangana state MLC, the present MLC Kavita, the daughter of then Chief Minister Mr. KCR, she with the South Group has negotiated the liquor deal in Delhi, and it was very clear that even Aam Aadmi Party has involved in Goa politics during those elections time, which has fractured the mandate in Goa, and today BJP is ruling there because of Aam Aadmi Party's deal in the South Group.
पहले तो ये खुद ही टोपी पहनते थे, अभी ये पूरे दिल्ली की जनता को, देश की जनता को टोपी पहना रहे हैं. इनके पास में बहुत पैसा है. अभी अभी CAG की रिपोर्ट आई है, 2026 करोड़ का घोटाला किया, उसमें बहुत बड़ा पैसा इनके पास आया. वहां से पंजाब से बहुत बड़ा जो है अच्छी तादाद में इनके पास में पैसा आ रहा है. तो पैसे की कोई कमी नहीं है, केवल ये यहाँ की दिल्ली की जनता को और ज्यादा लूटना चाह रहे हैं.
The Delhi battle is turning red hot over fiery charges and counters. With Ashutosh Mishra and Aishwarya Paliwal in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
And one of those charges made by the Aam Aadmi Party this time around is the voter list showdown. Well, allegations of voter list tampering where it comes down to the BJP. This is the charge made by the Aam Aadmi Party. An AAP delegation led by Arvind Kejriwal met with the Election Commission. Meanwhile, Aam Aadmi Party MLA Mohinder Goyal was summoned by the Delhi police for the second time on Sunday. The AAP MLA rejected all claims made against him. Mohinder Goyal is being questioned by the Delhi police. He said he will file a defamation case against both BJP leaders who is maligning his image, calling it a conspiracy. AAP MLA Mohinder Goyal stated that he had not signed any forged documents. AAP MLA Goyal's signature and stamps were found on forged documents during the seizure of laptops from the accused. Laptops and other electronic devices were sent for FSL analysis. It was later found that AAP MLA's signatures and stamps were used on 26 forged Aadhaar documents. BJP has hit back at the AAP government for helping illegal immigrants settle in Delhi for fake votes. BJP questioned AAP's alleged silence on the issue, stating that AAP is not with the citizens of Delhi but with illegal migrants.
कई दिल्ली विधानसभा के अंदर भारतीय जनता पार्टी के कई सारे, परवेश वर्मा जी, कमल संदेश जी, CP जोशी जी, कमलेश पासवान जी, पंकज चौधरी जी, जयप्रकाश जी, रेवती त्रिपुरा जी, बीजेपी MLA MP फ्रॉम पुरुलिया सिंह महतो, ज्योतिर्मय सिंह महतो जी, कई इनके बीजेपी की MPs के घर से 30-30, 40-40, 20-20 वोट, नए वोट बनने के लिए एप्लीकेशंस गई हुई हैं. इलेक्शन कमीशन भी मिला हुआ है, बीजेपी भी मिली हुई है. सांसदों के घरों से 30-30, 40-40 वोट अगर 10 दिन 15 दिन पहले बनने चालू हो जाएंगे और DM, लोकल DM जो है पत्रकारों को उसकी जस्टिफिकेशन देगा, तो चुनाव की प्रक्रिया में सैंक्टिटी कहां बच गई.
हम कानून का सम्मान करते हैं. कोई भी कानूनी प्रक्रिया के तहत कोई नोटिस आएगा उसका जवाब. क्या लगता है आपको, आखिर क्या है जिस तरह के आरोप लग रहे हैं? ये सब मनगढ़ंत कहानी है. चुनाव के अंदर पता लग रहा है कि 17 में 17 सीटें दिल्ली के अंदर आ रही हैं, इसलिए ये चुनावी स्टंट बनाया है.
वीडियो जारी किया है, जिस वीडियो में आप देख सकते हैं कि रोहिंग्या घुसपैठी खुद बता रहे हैं कि उनको 10,000 रुपए महीना, उनको राशन, उनको जल बोर्ड का पानी, अवैध बिजली के कनेक्शन सब आम आदमी पार्टी के लोगों के द्वारा, अमानतुल्लाह खान के द्वारा दिए गए. उनके टेंट लगा के बस्तियां बसाई गई. जब उसको हटाने के लिए कार्रवाई की गई तो वहां पे पथराव किया गया. ये वीडियो एविडेंस बताता है कि दिल्ली में रोहिंग्या और बांग्लादेशियों को न केवल बसाया जा रहा है बल्कि उनको वोटर लिस्ट में ऐड करा के दिल्ली की डेमोग्राफी चेंज करने की कोशिश भी की जा रही है. उसको आज हमने एक्सपोज किया है.
It was found that 26 Aadhaar update forms had the signature and seal of 2 Aam Aadmi Party MLAs, namely Mohinder Goel from Rithala Vidhan Sabha. 15 people upon investigation have, according to Indian media, confirmed that on their Aadhaar update form, MLA Mohinder Goel's signatures and seal was put. 10 individuals have confirmed during investigation that they went to the office of Mohinder Goel and, in cahoots with the office staff of Mohinder Goel, they procured the Aam Aadmi Party MLA's signature and seal.
Meanwhile, slum dwellers are the new flashpoint in the heated Delhi poll dangle, a day after former Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal trained guns on the BJP, claiming the party will demolish slums in the national capital if it wins polls. Delhi LG VK Saxena has hit back, and the dangle between the LG and the Aam Aadmi Party continues with equal fervour.
The AAP Delhi government and its Lieutenant Governor just don't see eye to eye. The person sitting on these respective chairs changes, but the toxic relation remains the same. In the run-up to the Delhi elections 2025, the two executives are once again pointing fingers at each other. The latest flashpoint being the slums of Delhi. A day after former Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal trained guns on BJP, claiming the party will demolish slums in the national capital if it wins polls, Delhi LG VK Saxena has hit back, slamming him for spreading blatant lies.
दिल्ली की हर झुग्गी की प्लानिंग करके बैठे हैं ये लोग। 5 साल तो छोड़ो, 1 साल के अंदर दिल्ली की सारी झुग्गियां ना तोड़ दें तो। अगर बीजेपी को वोट दे दिया दिल्ली के झुग्गी वालों ने, देख लेना तुम अपनी आत्महत्या के ऊपर साइन कर रहे हो। मार डालेंगे ये तुम लोगों को, ये सारी जमीनें छीन लेंगे तुमको। 1 साल के अंदर एक झुग्गी के इन्होंने प्रोजेक्ट बना रखे हैं, ये इसको देनी है, ये इसको देनी है, ये जमीन इसको देनी है, ये जमीन इसको देनी है, ये जमीन इसको देनी है।
आज श्री अरविंद केजरीवाल शकूर बस्ती की झुग्गियों के नजदीक गए। वहां उन्होंने शकूर बस्ती की झुग्गियों के विषय में जो बयान दिया वो सरासर झूठ है। उन्होंने 27 दिसंबर की डीडीए की बैठक का हवाला देते हुए कहा कि एलजी ने इस जमीन का लैंड यूज चेंज कर दिया है। डीडीए ने ना तो इस बस्ती का लैंड यूज चेंज किया है और ना ही डीडीए ने कोई इविक्शन अथवा डिमोलिशन नोटिस दिया है।
Soon after the LG's rebuttal to AAP Supremo, the party shared proof against LG Saxena's allegations against Arvind Kejriwal over Shakur Basti land use change, calling his charges false.
केजरीवाल जी ने को पहली बार थोड़ा मिसलीड किया। ये ड्रामे तो शुरू से करते हैं, कभी मैं तारें काट रहा हूँ, कभी मैं रिलायंस को पैसे उनके काट रहा हूँ और उसके बाद पता लगा रिलायंस को ही और अंबानी को ही वो पैसे दे रहे हैं। तो इसलिए ये जो उनकी ड्रामेबाजी है कि ये लैंड का CLU हो गया, ये रेलवे को चले गया, ये सब फ्रॉड है।
The Delhi governor was speaking in a podcast with BJP Vice President Vinay Sahasrabudhe, blamed AAP for failing infrastructures of the capital city. LG blamed Kejriwal for problems of sewage water, unhealthy environments, bad condition of roads in Delhi.
जल बोर्ड ने पिछले 7 सालों के अंदर लगभग 28,000 करोड़ का कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर किया है, लेकिन वो 28,000 करोड़ का एक्सपेंडिचर कहाँ गया जी? आज CAG भी पूछ रहा है, हम भी पूछते हैं कि वो खर्चा कहाँ हुआ है। 28,000 करोड़ के अंदर आप दिल्ली की एक पाइपलाइन को बदल सकते हैं।
The war of words between the LG and the ruling party of Delhi continues unabated, with weeks to go before Delhi casts its vote.
All right, meanwhile, time to quickly check on other stories in election unlocked Delhi. A week after Arvind Kejriwal's letter to the Prime Minister seeking Jat community reservations in central institutions in Delhi, soon after the meeting, Arvind Kejriwal posted on Twitter that the community has expressed their disappointment with BJP for not being given due respect for their cause in the past decade and expressed his support for the cause once again. Congress leader Alka Lamba on Monday announced that she will be filing her nomination form from South Delhi's Kalkaji constituency on Tuesday. She is facing off against sitting MLA, AAP MLA and Delhi Chief Minister Atishi and former BJP South Delhi MP Ramesh Biduri. BJP sitting MLA from Karawal Nagar, Mohan Singh Bisht, has been given ticket from Mustafabad. Earlier, Bisht criticized the party's decision to replace him with controversial leader Kapil Mishra in his constituency and threatened to file nominations as an independent from Karawal Nagar. During the preparations for the elections in Delhi, the Election Commission special team had seized illegal assets worth more than 21 crores in the first 6 days. The operation includes 9 crores in cash, drugs worth rupees 6 crores, gold and silver worth more than 5 crores. Meanwhile, in the run-up to the Delhi election, posters have become the Brahmastra for both the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP. Both the parties on a daily basis put out posters slamming each other. And with a few weeks left, this poster war is surely going to gain new heights.
It's all-out war for the throne of Delhi. And the biggest tool in this dangle this time is being fought through posters. Between BJP and AAP, it's a poster war of who could do it better. On 13th January, BJP released a poster slamming AAP over liquor scam, calling Arvind Kejriwal Mahathagi or Master Scammer. Also, another poster released on 13th January, BJP claimed that AAP's anti-Purvanchal face is unmasked. To respond, AAP released a series of posters cornering the BJP leader Ramesh Biduri. These posters target BJP as Gali Galoch Party or the party of verbal abuses. A day before, AAP in its posters had called Congress a B team of BJP in Delhi dangle. This entire poster war isn't new. It's been going on even before the election dates were announced. In December, as soon as Arvind Kejriwal announced Pujari Granthi Samman Yojana that offers 18,000 rupees per month to temple priests and Gurdwara Granthis, the BJP released posters slamming Kejriwal's latest scheme, calling him a Chunavi Hindu. The party put up posters at its headquarters mocking the AAP chief, who started a campaign of registration of pujaris who want to benefit from the scheme. Hitting back, AAP too released a poster daring the BJP to implement the Pujari Granthi Samman scheme in BJP-ruled states as well. And it's been going on. AAP daring BJP to reveal its CM face and then on its own predicting BJP MLA Ramesh Biduri as the possible candidate. BJP, on the other hand, kept its target constantly focused on AAP Supremo Arvind Kejriwal and the alleged scam cases. With 3 weeks to go, this poster war promises to become even more colourful with darker shades political rivalry.
With that, it's time to wrap up this edition of Election Unlocked Delhi, but we leave you with these images of Lodi celebrations at Narayana village in West Delhi. Well, that is Prime Minister Modi attending Lodi celebrations in Delhi and, of course, also trying to connect with the Sikh voter base where Delhi is concerned. Leaving you with these. Thank you for joining us.
पारंपरिक तरीके से हर्षोल्लास के साथ जिस प्रकार से